And we are now continuing preparation for the final exam. We're on question 21. Question 21 will look like this. It'll go change this fraction into a percent. There's two ways to do it. The first way is, if this is divisible by 100, all you have to do is go, well, 4 times 25 is 100, so 3 times 4 is 12. Done. The other way, of course, is to take the second number and divide it into the first number, and that goes 1 for 25, 5, and that goes in there twice. That's how you do it. So if you can see clearly that it'll go into 100, do it. If you're not sure, you divide the second number into the top number. So that's number 21. Okay, on the test, number 22. And on number 22, it says, what is 0.76 as a percent? Well, this is very similar to the problem we did just a couple ago. This is the 10th spot. This is the 100th spot. So we know that that's 76 hundredths. And 76 hundredths percents out of 100, therefore that must be 76%. The other way to go is that we move the decimal 2 to the right. Whenever we change a decimal to a percent, we move it 2 to the right. 0.76, we move the decimal over 2 to the right, and we get 76 or 76%. Okay, and that's that. All right, next, number 23. What is 190% as a decimal? Okay, well, any number has a decimal understood after the last digit. So 190% is 190 point percent. To change any percent to a decimal, we move the decimal 2 to the left. 190% is 1.90 as a decimal. And as we said in the previous ones, you have to just make yourself a machine. You have to force yourself to take that decimal and move it to the left. Okay? Because even though this looks weird, you go, how could 1.9 be a representative of 190%? It just looks weird. But you have to do math first and then bring your thinking in along behind. 1.9 is 100% and another 90%. Okay? All right. Next, number 24. What is 500% of 15? What is 500% of 15? Well, percent is always out of 100, right? So, even though this looks strange again, 100 is the whole thing. And even though 500 is bigger than 100, it still goes on the top, right? What's 500% of 15? Well, what's 15? It's the whole thing. So what would 500% of 15 be? It's our unknown. Then to solve, we just go 500 times 15 divided by 100, right? And let's see, I don't know, let's say that 6,500 divided by 100 is 65. Okay, if I've done my math right. So you go 500 times 15, I'm going to say that's 6,500 divided by 100. If you force yourself to set it up, you're going to get the right answer. Okay? All right, next. All right. If an item starts at $150 and it's reduced to $90, what is the percent decrease? Well, 150 was the whole thing. And what have we said over and over again that the whole thing is the 100%. So the 150 is the 100%. It goes down to 90. What percent is 90 of 150? So we go 90 times 100 divided by 150. And then you do the math. So that's 9,000 divided by 150. And whatever that comes out to. Okay? Whatever that comes out to. All right? All right. Next, number 26. All right. There's 7 blue markers, and there's 28 red markers. What's the percent? What's the ratio of blue to red? Well, when they want ratio, they want it in lowest form. So the ratio is 7 to 28, or 1 to 4. So to get the ratio, all you do is put that colon in, then you put the first number, then you put the second number, and you can reduce. Easy, right? Okay, next. Number 27. Take 8 35ths and make the first ratio, well, let's make it 8 64ths. Let's make the first ratio 1. Well, it wants you to make this 1. Well, how do you get from 8 to 1? Well, you divide by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. What's 8 divided by 64? 8. 8 64ths with first ratio 1 is 1 to 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 64 divided by 8 is 8. Okay? Next question. Here we go. Okay. So if we've got 12 to 24, that is 36 to 1. 12 to 24 is 36 to what? Well, what did we do to 12 to get to 36? We multiplied by 3. And you see, this is the first one. You see this? This is the first one, and this is the first one. So these two are related. And here's the second one, and here's the unknown second one. So how do we, if the first one goes from 12 to 36, and it's in relationship, you multiplied it by 3, what's 24 times 3? 72. So x becomes 72. So the relationship is 12 to 24 is equal to 36 to 72. That makes sense?